Good morning, my friends. Okay, I wanted to come and talk with you guys because this is hot off the press. You've seen for the last week that I have been dropping all these hints about 100. Like, what is this 100? It's kind of funny. I was teasing the kids because, my kids are a part of this business with me, and I was teasing them. I was like, your guys is 6'7". I was like, ours is the new 100, which they didn't think it was funny. I thought it was kind of funny. But you guys, I want to talk to you about what we have just done in comparison to what other iconic business brand names have done. So in this industry, we know that there's a lot of people that, use these terms very loosely, like we are the best, we are the number one, we are the only one. Like, there's a lot of hype built around these words, and a lot of times that's all it is. It's just hype. There's no proof in the pudding. It's just one person's opinion over the other, and it's easy to get caught up in that. But what we have done, as you have seen on this title, like, we have outbeat iconic brand names with what we have just produced. So like, our volume, our numbers is proof of what we've done. So when I tell you that we are now officially the fastest and biggest bioactive precision peptide company in the world, I'm not saying that with hype. I'm not saying that just to create some fancy title and make you, have this FOMO that, oh, they're the number one, I need to be with them. It is not hype. It is based off of factual information. So you can go pull up these numbers, and I'm going to read these to you because you have to see what we have done in the last 11 months and understand that just gives us a trajectory of what we're going to do in the future. So I want you to think of these big brand names like Google, Amazon, Netflix, Tesla, Lululemon, right? In their first year, you think of where they are now, right? Mass companies. But Google, they only did 220,000 their first year. Amazon was 511,000. Netflix was 1.3 million. Tesla was 14.7 million. And Lululemon was 40.7 million in their 1 year. And we just surpassed 100 million. I think we ended up at like 100. I think the last was like 111 or something like that. But 100 million in our first 11 months. So I want to help you understand where we're going, the vision of what we are creating for people. Like, we are going to create the most economical growth to where you can take advantage of a product that is going to change people's health and use that to help other people with their health, but also change your financial household. Help other people change their financial household. So I've been in business for 19 years. I've been working with wellness for 19 years. And when I say I have never seen anything like this before, it's not just me. Oh, so exciting. Come join our business. Like, I've heard that. Right? I've done that myself. I won't lie. I did marketing in the wrong ways too, as I was learning the process when I first came on. But when I say I've never seen this done before, it's because it's never been done before. Make Wellness was the first one to do it. So if you think like these iconic names like Tesla and Lululemon did under, they did under 41 million in their first year, and you see where they're at now, that should show you, and that should be proof of where we are going. So the 100 million, you guys, that we did this with not having a really tight system, right? Because at the beginning, it's clunky. We're first shipping products and processing payments. And what's crazy, is when we first started this launch, right? I've been here since the beginning, helping launch this company. When we had to do a queue to where each week you can only order our products. When we first had products going on the market, you can only order our products one time a week. And we would have to do a queue system to try not to break the internet. And we had over 14,000 people. Actually, it was over 15,000 people in queue waiting to order. right? So we had all of these smaller systems in place that weren't quite fine-tuned, but we still prevailed. We still did 100 million in 11 months. On top of that, we had shipping issues. Like, if you guys were here with us, you know, we had shipping issues at the beginning. Now products are getting to Hawaii in like 4 days, which before it was taking us a couple weeks, right? So what I'm trying to say is we didn't have all the systems in place, and we are really fine-tuning. We are creating a tight ship here. So what we've done in the past is just proof of what we're going to go do in the future. And so if you don't know much about peptides, you guys, the best way to explain this is, you know, everybody knows what an antioxidant is, right? Everybody knows what like amino acids are. Well, back in the day, nobody knew what antioxidants were. And when people were trying to bring them to the market, nobody really understood how important they are for optimal health. Now, antioxidants, they're a staple in the home. Everybody uses antioxidants for health. That is what peptides are going to become. Peptides are a huge market right now. It's a buzzword that you can't ignore it, right? You cannot ignore the peptide buzzword. Although the peptides that have come onto the market, they're synthetic, they're injectable, you need to have prescriptions. They come with a lot of side effects because they're lab made. What's different with what we're doing is we are offering bioactive precision peptides, meaning they are natural. They come from nature. They are quote unquote considered a food source because they either come from plants or animals. We have a never list of all the ingredients we will never put in our products because we truly want to help with creating optimal health. And so peptides are going to become that staple to where if you haven't watched my stories, I talk about this quite a bit. Supplements bridge the gap on what our body is missing. The way peptides work is they actually don't just bridge this gap. They don't just supplement this gap we have here. They get down at a cellular level, and they're text messengers telling your cells what to do, what not to do, to get our body's own processes working optimally. And that's what we need, is instead of putting a band-aid on something and trying to supplement and, you know, induce certain things into the body, we want the body to start producing it on its own. So with that being said, you guys, the reason I come live and I tell you about this is nothing short of amazing. Like I said, I've been an entrepreneur for 19 years. I've worked with other iconic companies that have done great, but they haven't done as great as what we've done. And, you know, there's some companies where I was looking at numbers where they're 10 years in and they're still not at 100 million. So it just shows you, like, you can't compare us to any other company because you can't compare apples to oranges. Like what we have done. Oh, and back to this, you know, I was talking about, we did 100 million in 11 months with not having all of our systems in place, not having the clearest shipping, issues with packaging, like all those things that come with a business. Well, guess what? We also did this with the USA alone. We are not open in any other international markets. But the goal, right, so you can't hold me to this, is that our company is the goal is in 24 months, we will be open in 12 markets. This is going to become a worldwide staple, and you're seeing it unfold right now. So in a lot of situations like this, like you talk about like Tesla and Lululemon, Netflix, Amazon, these are companies that you can buy stocks into, right? So a lot of people look at this and I wish I would have known that they were going to do this well, because I would have bought stocks when the stocks were minimal. Now the stocks are so high that it's like you got to buy high to get in to leverage off what their companies are doing. You have a massive opportunity here with Make Wellness. You are seeing this unfold before it is massive, before it is too late, before you miss the wave of positioning yourself to take advantage of what we are about to do, not just in the US, but worldwide. You have an opportunity to get in, create an online income out of this, change people's health, and change people's wealth. And that is what my ultimate passion here is. So, you know, the founder of the company, I've worked with him since 2017. That is why I decided to work alongside him while doing this launch startup, because he has built multi-billion-dollar companies. I know what he was capable of. And now look at what he's done. So we did 100 million in 11 months. This next year, well, let's talk about November first. November is going to be our biggest month in company history because we are opening and putting a new market on the peptide. It's a sleep peptide, our NeuroSync. I've been on it and it is absolutely phenomenal. That's coming out in November. That is going to just catapult our volume and the amount of people that are getting so much help. And you guys, I'm not talking weight loss. We're talking sleep. We're talking focus. We're talking brain health, eye health. We're talking optimal, like preserving lean muscle. We need this as we're aging. We're talking about dropping cortisol levels, balancing inflammation, like all the things that our bodies are just, we're in flight or fight mode because of all of the toxins and the environmental factors and the things that we put in our body. And I lost my train of thought. Okay, so November is going to be massive, and that's going to lead us into our goal for our next year, right? So 100 million in 11 months. I'm excited to see what we actually end that number as when we hit our full 1 year. We blow out our birthday candles. But our goal is to double that in year 2. So I actually sent a message out to people, and I was like, now is the best time to get started. But realistically, the best time to have gotten started was when we launched last year. Although now is the second best time to get started, because now that we're tightening the ship and we've got our systems figured out, we're going to open up into other international markets. You guys, we didn't even release a new product in those 11 months. Same 6 products, and we did 100 million in 11 years. Well, guess what? We're bringing more peptides to the market, starting with the sleep peptide next month. That's a $585 billion market. So yes, we could have went into skincare and collagen and all of that, but that's minuscule compared to the sleep market. So you want to join now before we release that sleep peptide. That sleep peptide comes out November 12th, but you need this pregame to get ramped up, to get ready, to really take advantage of that. And then in year 2, our goal is 200 million. And then our 5-year goal is to do 1 billion in sales. And I know that it's possible. If we could do 100 million in 11 months, and then our goal is to double that with bringing more peptides, possibly new markets within the next 12 months, I know that we will become a $1 billion company by year 5. So you guys, if you're just jumping on and watching this, I suggest you jump off, watch it from the beginning as I end this live. It's a monumental time. Do not sleep on this. You do not need to know everything that there is. You don't need to have a scientific degree to understand what peptides are, because I don't even understand them at that scientific level. You just need to know that they are going to be the staple of changing people's wellness, and this is going to be a staple of changing people's wealth, giving them that extra income. I would love to partner with you. I'd love to jump on a call with you, tell you more about exactly what it is that we're doing. All I can say, you guys, is I've been telling you for the last 11 months to quit sleeping on this, that this is a massive opportunity. A lot of people didn't believe it. A lot of people tried, whatever. We're not going to even get into that, because now they're watching and wishing that they maybe would have been a little bit more open-minded about what we're doing here, because they doubted us. And now they're wishing they were us. So you guys, love y'all. Hope you have a great Wednesday. We have a call tonight. Very important call that's going to go into more detail, show you where we've come, where we're going, and how you can partner with me specifically. So if you want details on that webinar, send me a DM. If you have my personal cell phone, you can text me or comment below on here and just comment webinar or 100 million or whatever. Comment whatever. I'll get you that information. I hope to see you guys on the other side and taking advantage of being able to change your economical state in your family, being able to help change the financial trajectory of your friends, your family, and your neighbors in your community. You guys, everybody, take care.